before the video starts, if you're looking for the fastest, cheapest, most reliable Madden Ultimate Team coins to build the God Squad that you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, x5p.com, and use code MEALS at checkout for 5% off your order.
You know I'm a pro with this. I got it stick, ain't no controlling this. I threw a laser, he didn't even notice this. She got me goated, Mills, cause I'm a go to this. You know I'm a pro with this. I got it stick, ain't no controlling this. I threw a laser, he didn't even notice this. She got me goated, Mills, cause I'm a go to this. Hey, you know I'm a pro with this. I got it stick, ain't no controlling this. I threw a laser, he didn't even notice this. She got me goated, Mills, cause I'm a go to this. Hey.
What's going on, GOATs? It's the GOAT. Golden Mills here, man, back with another Madden video. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and sub button. Just hit 10,000 subscribers. Thank you for all the love. But next is 15,000, so that's what we're on the road to right now, 15,000 subscribers. But here in today's video, I will go over a gun bunch out of the Jets playbook. Now, I just went over a gun bunch out of the Jets playbook, but the patch did patch one of the best plays in the entire game, which was Jets dig. Now, Jets dig still is glitchy, but it's not as glitchy, and cover 3 still can't get bombed, but Jets dig is not a play that you want to bomb cover 3 out of, unfortunately. The play is flood. As you can see, flood right here. People think cover 3 can't get bombed, and it's hilarious to me. People will sit in a stock cover 3 because of the patch, but you still have cover 3 beater in this playbook. Now, the play that I want to go over is flood for square, R1 mesh post. Now, mesh post beats any coverage in the game. Zone coverage, man coverage, you name it. Mesh post is one of the best plays, one of the most reliable plays in the game. Triangle, you want to do bench pivot. And L1, you want to do space and switch. Space and switch is another great zone beater that I will go over. But first, I will show you Z-Spot. Now, Z-Spot does get open against cover 3, but the corner route will get open. So I'm gonna show you against a cover 3 first, because cover 3 is what they did patch as far as one play touchdowns. Now, the one play touchdowns might look open, but the safeties react much quicker. Cover 3 really is kind of insane, but lucky for me, lucky for you, you do have me to break everything down and go over how to still be cover 3 post patch. Now, Z-Spot, all you want to do is put score on a streak and put R1 on a smart route, which is pressing R1, then pressing R1 once again to put them on a smart route, just like this. Now, watch this smart route just cook right here. You're gonna throw this. Before the patch, that was not open at all. Post patch, that is open. Now, you might have seen square get open, but in game is just, sometimes it does not get open. Square in game just sometimes does not get open, but right there, that was a bad read. I had my flat. All you want to do is make a read in Z-Spot, R1, put them on a smart route, square on the streak, circle on the in route, just like this. See right here, you just want to make a read between X and R1. R1 will get open though if the flats is covered. If the flats is not covered, cool, then you can just hit your flats all game long. Now, flood is very glitchy. And now what I mean by that is flood stock is a one play touchdown against cover 3. As you can see, now this will get open all the time, but it was just a throw out of a sack right there. But flood against cover 3 is a one play tud. And you even can max protect. You even can max protect just so I can show you that you only need 3 routes on the field for this to happen. And you will get this all the time. This is a guaranteed one play touchdown, one of the best one play touchdowns in the game now. Flood just became on the real after the patch. I will show it to you one more time. Flood stock against cover 3, any type of cover 3. R1, for some reason that in route pulls down that zone better than corner routes do, because EA, I guess they seen a lot of people abusing the corner routes, but good thing is there's still glitches in this game that just cannot be fixed for some reason. So flood is a one play touchdown against cover 3. Now, another way to set up flood, this is probably my favorite way of setting up flood, is to put square on a flat X on a drag. Now this is not a cover 3 beater, this is just a zone beater in general. Square on a flat, X on a drag, and motion over square. Now if square is open, hit him. Cool. If he's not, then just make a read between R1 and circle. And that is my favorite route combination out of Flood. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. Square on a flat, X on a drag, block triangle, motion over square just like this. Now you can just hit R1 right here. Even though that looks close, that's a very, very good throw. Something that you should that I do recommend you put in your playbook. And if all of that is covered, then you still do have the backside drag body tied in right here. Air truck, and you maybe could get about a good 8 yards off of that. So that's Flood against cover 3. The next play against cover 3 is mesh post. Mesh post is just unreal against cover 3. All you want to do is put square on an out route, R1 on a hitch, and motion out square just like this. Now your first read is triangle. This read is very, very glitchy just because the user can't guard both. He got to either guard triangle or guard square. So once again, R1 just like this, R1 on a hitch, circle on the out route. And now against cover 3, it'll either be the hitch or it will be the wheel route. So just make your read, make it correctly. Once again, mesh post, R1 on a hitch, circle on a out, motion over square, and now just make a read. Now you might have square right here, but that is a very, very risky throw, especially if they have a great safety that can play that. Now the next way to set a mesh post, probably my favorite way, all you want to do is motion over R1 and put him on a slant and put circle on the out route. Now this is a very, very easy read between square and square and R1. Just make a great read right here. And if none of this open, then you still do have the running back wheel route that will get open against a cover 3. So once again, R1 on a slant, say all that's bag, cool. Just hit the running back for an easy 10 yards. Now, space and switch, the last play against cover 3. This play is very, very good. All you want to do is put triangle on a flat route just like this and motion over square. Now the first read is square, but if square is not open, then you're either gonna have X or circle wide open. Probably one of the best zone beaters. If your opponent's just sitting in zone the whole game, then just pull this out on them randomly and they probably will not know what to do. You probably will have either square or square, X, or circle wide open. Right here, I still could throw square. You still can throw that out route against a cover 3 and cover 4. Just be smart about it. And if that out route is not open, then you should have X wide open or circle. Because if you look to the right side, the running back gonna pull it on that flat, and you should have circle wide open right here for an easy completion. This is probably one of my favorite goal line plays. So let me go to the red zone and show y'all what I mean. Go about right here, the 7-yard line. This is when I really, really like to use space and switch. This is when I've used this play. Triangle on a flat just like this. Now my two reads are X and circle. As you can see, both of them are open. Right here, I'm gonna just hit X for the easy completion. So the last play I will show you against cover 3 is bench pivot, I believe it's called. Yeah, bench pivot. Now this is mainly for zone drops, how to be zone drops. All you wanna do is put R1 on a streak and you wanna put square on a zig route. This is the only setup I do have for this motion out square. Watch that zig cook, and if the zig is open, hit the zig, and if the zig is covered, then that's when you should have X. So right here, let me see if they do. Let me see if they want to cover the zig. So if I could hit X for the easy completion. As you can see, they did cover the zig, cool. So that's when you just hit X for the easy completion. Now I will show you cover 2 and 2 great cover 2 beaters that you could use. All of them plays that I just did show you will work against any zone. It is just different reads. So now I will go to cover 2 and man and show you different beaters out of cover 2 and man post patch. So now I did pick a random cover 2. Now the first cover 2 beater is bunch trail. Now all you want to do with bunch trail is motion this dude in just like this, block triangle and snap it stock. Now circle should get wide open in the middle of the field. As you can see, he was very open, but I'm telling you, practice mode has the most sheds in the game. practice mode has the most sheds. It does not matter what overall D-line your opponent has in practice mode, it will get crazy sheds. But if you see they're in cover 2 and you do want to bomb them, cool. Hit bunch trail, easy, one play touchdown, insane cover 2 beater. Now, there is different ways to set up bunch trail. That is the first way against cover 2. That's when I mainly do bring out this play. Second way is to put X on a post, just like this, R1 on a flat, and motion over square and put him on a slant, just like this. And you even could put your running back on a flat route. Now this is where it becomes very glitchy. You're either gonna have your post, or you're gonna have your running back, or the slant, or the flat on the other side of the field. So that's bunch trail against cover 2. That is the one play touchdown. Now, one of my favorite red zone plays against cover 2, or just plays in general, is Z-spot. But people mess up setting this up. The best way to set this up against a cover 2 to get the best separation is to put square on an out route and X on a streak. And you can put circle on an in route just like this, smart routed. So just in case everything is covered, then you could come back to circle. So the way you want to set this up is motion out square, and now watch what's, as you can see, square pulls down that flat so much that is an easy completion. Now people, they put square on a flat instead of a out route, and the flat still brings it down, but not as much as the out route does. You either could put square on an out route or square on a flat. Both of them brings it down very, very good. I just like the out route because it gives me a better time to make my read, but as you can see, square on a flat still does bring that zone down. And this is against a random cover 2. So against any cover 2, Z-spot is a money play, money play. And in the red zone against cover 2, probably one of my favorite plays to run. I'm gonna show that to you right now. I got red zone setups against cover 2. All you do is Z-spot, square on a flat, X on a streak. Now this is gonna be a cornered end zone. This is gonna be a cornered end zone now, but it's gonna get open. You just gotta wait on it, about right here. Corner in the end zone, easy dot. I will show that to you one more time. Against a random cover 2, Z-spot, circle on a out, X on a streak. Sometimes you even have X, but I wouldn't risk that though, because that's usually where the user is. Now they got so many different plays you could run in the red zone, such as space and switch, mesh post, but Z-spot is a very great play. Now, mesh post against cover 2 in the red zone. What you want to do is practice throwing this running back route, because they are going to have a vert hook for cover 2, but you could get it past the vert hook. You're just going to have to wait. Like as you can see, you're just going to have to throw that right there. Now, against cover 3, you could throw that way earlier and lowball that. But against cover 2, you're going to have to throw that way differently. Mesh post. Square, you could do something like put circle on an out route, triangle on a hitch, and square on a curl, just like this. Motion out square. Now watch triangle. It's gonna get open, but you have to throw it right there. You're gonna have to throw it over his head in the back of the end zone for the easy completion. So that is against cover 2. Now I'm gonna show you man coverage, then that will be the end of the video. I am doing a random cover 1. The 2 best plays against man coverage is flood and mesh post, in my opinion. Now flood is just very, very glitchy. All you want to do is put square on a flat, X on a drag, and as you can see, I quick snap that, but my first read is still there though. Flood stock is a very, very great man beating play. X on a square on a flat, X on a drag, just like this. You also could hit X first because that tight end drag is going to get separation, mainly because he cannot get pressed. The tight end cannot get pressed. So the tight end drag will be open 24/7, especially if they don't have a flat over there. I'm gonna show it to you one more time. The tight end route is cooking, but you do have R1 and circle for your reads. Now the thing about circle is gonna get open right off the cut. That's your best time to throw it. Like right here, throw this. If you do see your opponent running with R1, then you can just hit circle for the easy completion. Now, the next play against man coverage is mesh post. All you want to do is put circle on an out route, motion over R1 and put him on a slant just like this. Motion, snap the slant. Now you're just making easy read between square and R1. Your opponent cannot cover both, so just make the very, very easy read. I will show it to you one more time. circle and out route. Motion over R1, put him on a slant just like this. Let him snap the ball. And now you will have R1 for the easy touchdown. Now, if you're new to the channel, hit that like and sub button. That will be the end of the video. Put bunch in the comment section. Bunch in the comment section if you made it this far. And I'm out, goats. Peace.